Hi everyone, Phil here from A VR Story LLC. Thank you guys for stopping by. In this video, we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to use the HTC Vive controller. Before jumping into virtual reality, it's important to get familiarized with the controller since you will be wearing the headset and using the controller to interact with the virtual world once you're in. The first thing to do is secure the wrist straps. Loop it around your wrist, then move the slider towards your wrist until it's snug. This is a good time to look at the controller and familiarize yourself with the button layout. In most instances, you will hold the controller just like what I have on the video. On the side where your thumb interacts, there are 3 buttons. The top circular button is what's called the menu button. It protrudes out just a little bit compared to the other buttons on this side of the controller. Just as the name suggests, for a lot of virtual reality experiences, it's used to bring up the menu. The large circle below the menu buttons is the trackpad. Very similar to a trackpad for a laptop. It has kind of a slightly matte finish and concave shape. If you push down on the trackpad, it's also a button as well. Now the last button on this side is concave and is just below the trackpad. This is the system button. By pushing this, it will bring you back to the game selection screen. Now, on the sides of the controller, there are 2 buttons. They are known as the grip buttons. More complex virtual reality experiences will use these buttons. Your palm, middle, and ring fingers are typically what presses these buttons down. On the bottom, the last button on the controller is the trigger. Keep in mind, sometimes in the virtual space, the controllers are represented, and other times the controllers are other objects, like hands, guns, bows and arrows, and sometimes not shown at all. For example, on the screen, we have Space Pirate Trainer. As you can see, there is no controller. However, what takes its place in the virtual space is a gun. The trigger, you can imagine, shoots the gun, while the trackpad is used to toggle between the different gun types. Here is another example where I'm traversing through this experience called the lab. What's different from this one is that the controller is fully represented in the virtual space. Looking at the controller, you can see that by thumbing the trackpad, that is represented, but also when I click the trackpad, I'm able to teleport to a different location. And the main way to interact with objects is by pushing the trigger. And that's it for the tutorial video. Thank you for stopping by. If you would like more information about A VR Story LLC, make sure to visit our website at www.avrstory.net. The link is in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks.